Okay, you get hooked. You recovered. Okay, not bad. I would have jumped on that Emma. Done a little bit of damage. Poked. Bubble. You should be bubbling off cooldown here. You're way too... Like, you were really deep. You could have easily died there. I'd say don't worry too much about going for backline. Like, it's okay to just hit the Thor or, like, the Emma. Like, farm ult. Play around your abilities. Like, maybe you can go backline if you have bubble. Jump, bubble, go backline. Like, marking the Thor here is really good. Doubled your team, jumped in. Like, you probably die here. Okay, you don't. But, like, it was close. You see how you did that one extra jump and you went too far? What I would have done here, I would have hit the Thor. I wouldn't have jumped in because you have no bubble. You know they have a Bucky, you know they have a Thor, you know they have an Emma. They all counter you. Right? Like, you bubble in and then you get, like, double pushed back. And, like, there's a high chance you die here. But you got lucky and you got out. Like, there's much less risk just, like, hitting front line, jumping around, like, little off angles, jumping back, than, like, hard committing on backline that deep when you especially when, like, you have to bubble in to go that deep. Like, through their whole team. There. Pretty good. You guys wipe. Wait. Okay, you got revived. Okay. Okay, big exile. I would open... Okay, yeah, all good. You got hooked. You're fine. Marking the bucket here is good. Yep, really good to mark the bucket there. Here, I would have... I mean, your team's all dying, but... I would have probably jumped on their Loki up top instead of going for Thor. Because, I mean, you do have ult. The fight is turnable. Like, you killed a couple of the enemy. Oh, you did go on the Loki, but okay. Yeah, never mind. Okay, you have 3 on you. You're a little deep. You have to ult to live. Okay, not bad. A big tip with Hulkle is, like, you have to ult to live there, but ideally you would have jumped out and then went back in and, like, exiled and then ult. You always want to try and exile before you ult because you guarantee, like, a free juggle chain and, like, you could open with a right click out of it. But it was still not terrible. I mean, you got to kill your team cleaned up. Yeah. Like here, yeah. I'm sure you know that you went too deep, but, like, you're not getting too much healing. I do this sometimes too. But like you bubbled in and then that one extra jump, right? And then you just die. Like I'm not gonna, it happens. Like it happens to me sometimes too, as well. Like I'll just do one more jump, and you realize like you know. Really good that you jumped in front of that guy to like kind of cut him off instead of like jumping and then hitting him from where your team was. You jumped like in front of him. Those little things matter a lot. That's really good. Yeah, I almost never exile before ulting. Yeah, a really important thing. Oh, you clash with Thor. Look, that happens a lot. You see how your uptime is kind of like not a lot. I feel like you could have a like way more uptime instead of just like jumping around aimlessly. Have like a goal. Your goal should be like pressuring. Like the way I like playing Hulk, you pressure front line a lot, and you already have ult, but you just farm their tanks back up, and then you make a play on their back line with ult. Because like you're just jumping around, I feel it doesn't do anything. What I call it like leapfrog Hulk. You're just kind of like jumping around for fun. I try and have like impact that I can, which would be punching tanks, exiling, looking for little angles, then going right back to tanks. Like your goal should be you hit tanks, and then you look for little things on the side that you could jump to quick. For example, like that Bucky earlier, you jumped to him quick on the edge, you got that kill, go back on the tank. Like here, going deep here with ult is really good. You have exile in 2, like I would have like jumped all the way like in the air. You have 200 HP. I would have jumped straight up. Your exile would have came off cooldown. Exile, then ult. But like what I like doing is or you could like hard jump in with ult from deep. Like mid, you jump, and then mid jump in the air, you carry their momentum, and you ult. And then you like come out of nowhere. I mean your ult mechanics though are not bad at all. Like you know what you're doing for sure. Like I think just with a little more practice, and it'll become really clean. Like you're jumping in here, that's good. Like you jump back here, you have a lot of HP, and your team are really deep on the right. You should be with them. Cause right here, like you're doing nothing the whole time. Loki copies, it's like whatever, but you should be helping your team on the right. Cause like Bucky's low, he would have died, and your teammates probably wouldn't have died. You wouldn't have been able to like peel with exile, shield. Just trying to make the game really easy for your team, as well as like for yourself. That's why like they're playing Bucky, Thor, Emma. You have to think of the abilities that they have that can stun you, right? Hela can stun you. Bucky has 2. Emma has grab and kick. Thor has shift with like pretty much no cooldown. Right, so you cannot go deep into their comp unless you have your team with you, or you have ult and you know your team will follow up. No, instead you just like play peel for the Thor, like mark the Thor, hit him all game, farm ult, hit Emma with you when you have bubble up, bait diamond form out, and then go out and kind of like repeat that, and you play off like okay like there, like yeah there again like yeah you just went, you actually got one shot. You think you're like tanky because like you know you have a lot of HP. You get one shot on Hulk if you're not careful. Like you actually get obliterated. You have to be very careful when you're playing him. Like yeah, I'd be like you never do that. Instead, play. You can play more aggro. It's hard. Mark the Thor. Oh, okay, you get hooked off the map almost. I think the idea there was good, right? To like ult that. But let me look. You ult. There are 3 up there, and there are 2. Yeah, you have Thor and Emma over here. Like like you got hooked and you were gonna die, so you have to ult. So like now that you're here, you open with right click. Right away, you should when you right clicked, you should have right clicked, jumped, went for auto, and then right click in the air, and they probably would have got booped up. Instead, what did you do? You right click and then exile the clone and then jump auto, and you see how you're like too far now. But if you would have jumped from here, you would have just made it perfect to where you would have been able to like auto cleave them, maybe boop one up, and then hit another right click and then they die. And then you get stunned, you can't move, and you have to get out. Ah, man, you wipe here. Yeah, as a Hela player, yeah, Hulk can't jump on Hela. Like, you will actually get one shot as Hulk. I've legitimately gotten one shot. Like, you actually don't have terrible damage here. You have 10.9k. But if you were playing the more front-to-back style, like peel the Thor, go for little off angles, you would have had way more damage. And way more, like, pressure overall in the game. Going for early poke here is really good, but you have to watch out because if they have like an invis or whatever, you will get one shot. But I do like that. Because like Hulk ult is like the only part of his kit that actually like has impact pretty much if you think about it. Then I just try and like min max how to get ult as much as possible. Like I like what you're doing. You jump in, you jump out. You get hooked because you get grabbed because you didn't have bubble, but you get out. You're chilling. Like you see what I mean? Like you jump in on the tanks, you jump out. Then Hella goes up top. You realize that you can capitalize on that quick. You jump on Hella quick. Like that's the type of thing that I'm talking about. Like capitalizing on the enemies being out of position and then taking advantage of that. And then you can go right back to your team because you jump, like you're permanently jumping. I mean, yeah, nothing you can do. Your team died. Alright, what happened? You got grabbed. Okay, you can greed heavy with Diamond Form, but it's really easy to bait out Diamond Form and then jump away because if she Diamond Forms and you jump instantly, you can't get grabbed. Like right when you leave the floor, she'll phase right through you with the grab. So you just have to make sure you like react to that instantly and you'll get out every time. But like the play you did to like auto bait out Diamond Form was good. You just got grabbed. Try and practice like going on an Emma, baiting Diamond Form, and then getting out right when she does it, and it will feel really good. She actually can't grab you like that. Ah, yeah, you jump on point. Okay, you jumped on point with no bubble. Your team was kind of on the back foot. And you got one shot. That's what I mean though, like you're really fragile. But I don't blame you because like things like that happen to me as well. Like you don't realize how much damage they do until they fully one-shot you and you can't move. Marking the door. Like here, you have no exile. Yeah. Going to Loki there is good. Controlling up here is really good. You jump down with no team. Try and go for like a hero play, I think. You didn't exile, yeah. Okay, that wasn't terrible, but let me tell you what I think would have been better here to do. Right, you ult. You have Bucky, you have Rocket. Your priority here is Bucky because Rocket has 2 dashes and can climb on walls. He's like really annoying to kill. But I think if you right click in the middle, you cleave both. You hit Rocket, so now you go. Okay, you charged your jump to full. You pretty much like never want to do that. You want to jump as soon as you can, like majority of the time. Right, you jump here, you auto rocket, and then you right click him. Like you right click, jump, auto right click, dead. Now you're on Bucky. Instead, like you try and go for an exile play, and then from there it's like the whole ult is gone. Like pretty much like it's like cooked. All that tempo that you would have had. I mean, you got to kill anyway because your team kind of like came behind them, but yeah, Bucky's really annoying. Yeah, I'll check Twitter after the game. Also, one thing, Rocket ult like hard counters your ult, so try and never ult in Rocket ult if you can. Like if you ult in and they Rocket ult, like you're never gonna kill through it. It's just really bad. And you'll probably die because they have damage amp. Diving here. I mean, you 1-for-1 trade. I probably would have just hit Emma and just taken like taking the safe route. Right, like you're chilling on cart. You kind of have like your team has all of this control, right? Up to here, your team has all the control up to front of cart. Right? She pops diamond form. You jump in. So now your team is like only here now. They're controlling up to here, and then you jump deep into enemy territory. You see what I mean? Where instead you could have like peeled back with your Emma and then pushed as a team back to cart. Because like you do 1-for-1 trade with Hella here, but like that's not good. Trading tank for DPS and like here, you know what I mean? Not optimal. Yeah, actual tickle monster in Rocket Ult. Legit. Yeah, and then yeah, I'd say things to work on. Don't go as deep. Don't be afraid to just like hit frontline a lot more and pressure tanks because front to back Hulk kind of style is like really good. That's like how I play, and it feels really like fluid. Also, like more uptime will come from that. More ult charge will come from that. More ult practice will come from that because you're gonna be able to ult more because you're doing more damage. Exiling before you ult to set up the juggle chain. Another really big takeaway. And just like practicing your ult in the range is a really big thing as well. You should do. Like even just hitting the bots, getting the combos down, kind of getting a feel for like the movement um will help a lot as well. Yeah, I mean, hitting frontline is a lot more efficient. You know what it is? Hitting frontline, you're guaranteed value. But with Hulk, because you can get one shot really quick jumping in the back, like you jump in, you die, and now you get nothing, right? I could have farmed 50% ult, hitting a tank and like pressuring with my team, or I could have jumped in the back line, done like half HP on a healer, but then like a Loki, and then die, and now I get no value at all. You know what I mean? Do you always play front to back, even if you have a shield tank, or dive DPS? Yeah. I don't cheat. Even if I have dive DPS, you know what it is like? You know how like the times where Hella was on height and like you jumped on Hella on an off angle? You could do that. You don't dive like you don't dive backline. You dive where like people are vulnerable on like off angles that you know you can jump on without getting punished. Like every time you jumped in too deep, right? They have a Bucky, they have a Hella, like you're going to die. You're gonna get one shot. You're gonna get grabbed. You're gonna get pulled. You're gonna cancel your jump in 15 different ways, and you're gonna die. Right? But if there's someone like or like that Bucky that was on that high ground on the first point that you jumped on him and you killed him, that's really good because it's only Bucky up there, and you capitalize on him being alone, and you can kill him. You know what I mean? But yeah.